Hey there, good morning. I'm Connie Fuchsa with Foot Title Group. Welcome to Coffee with Connie. Hope you guys are having a great morning. So over the past month, we've been talking about terms that you may hear with respect to your home purchase, your home sale, your refinance, with respect to real estate, mortgages, and closings. And I know, it's a unusual area that there's lots of different things going on and lots of different terms. So we've spent this month talking about some terms that are common in our world that are definitely not common language that you would hear. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about the home inspection. So, excuse me, so you can understand what that means, what that does for you, and why you need that. Now, I have been doing home closings for over 30 years, and so I have lots of experience in conversations with a lot of these things, but I do want to qualify and say that because we're talking about things doesn't mean that I know everything there is to know about each of these different areas. What I like to do is bring information up that are questions that we've received to try to help you understand a concept or to spur maybe a question in your mind, or maybe to take you in another area where you might have had a question that you didn't know who to ask. Because that's the purpose of what we try to do with Coffee with Connie, is to try to answer questions that you guys have, or maybe that people you know have. So if you have questions, reach out to me and let me know. I would love to help you with that. At Foot Title Group, it is our passion not only to make sure that you understand everything about the process, but to also make sure that you're kept in the loop every step of the way. And also, we want to make sure that your home ownership is protected, because ultimately that's the most important thing. Hey there, Miss Pam. How are you this morning? Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys are on and you want to say hi, I'd love to know that you're out there watching too. So I really appreciate it. All right, so let's talk. This morning we are going to talk about a home inspection. And a home inspection is when you write a contract on a property, you want to make sure that the home has all of the working features that you thought it did, that all of the basics are in good working order. And sometimes that's hard to tell when you're walking around a house and looking at things. You may not be able to see all of the things behind the scenes. And so a home inspection will do those things for you. A home inspector is a licensed professional that comes out and actually climbs around in the nooks and crannies of the house to try to help you understand how the home works. Because, if it's your first home, or even if it's another home after that, there may be things about that home that are different than a previously owned home. Say, for example, the new home you're looking at actually has the heat runs on oil. And the hot water runs on oil. So maybe you don't know how to do that, or maybe you don't know what's involved with that. And so there's some different nuances with that. Maybe you used to have oil and now you're going to have a heat pump, and that works totally differently. So a home inspector will not only walk through and make sure that everything's working properly and that everything's in good repair, but also can explain to you some of those nuances. So they're probably going to climb around on the roof. Good morning, Angela. How are you? Hey, Miss Karen. How are you? Thank you guys for tuning in. They're going to climb around on the roof. They're going to check out the windows. They're going to check out the siding. They're going to check out the electric. They're going to check out all of the systems, the heating and air conditioning systems, the plumbing systems. Now, they are not licensed plumbers and licensed electricians, but they do know what the codes are in your area and what the requirements are. And so they're going to make some recommendations, or not, maybe just to explain to you how things work after they go through the inspection. But they also may make some recommendations that you may need to go back to the seller and ask how things work, ask some conversations. Just because something may be working differently than you understand it, it may be something that the seller can explain to you. And so it helps you understand moving into that new home how all those systems actually work. And it does also explain to you if there's something that needs to be addressed, then that's something you can discuss with the seller as well, depending on your negotiating about that particular home, whether or not the seller's going to agree to take care of that, make that change or upgrade, or if it's something that you agree based on your negotiations that you're going to take care of. So More than likely, the job of the home inspector is to check everything out for you, make sure everything's in good working order, and also make sure you understand how to use the things that are in this new home. So they'll give you, after they do the inspection, then they do a report for you that explains all that information. So you actually have a resource to go back to and address or understand when you have to deal with certain things, how you actually take care of those things. So a home inspection is kind of basic, what it is. It is what it is called, but it's a little more involved than just an inspection. There's a much more detailed report, and a good home inspector, do your research and make sure that they have good reviews, that they that you ask for some referrals, that you check into that, because like anything else, there's good and bad, but home inspectors are a very crucial part of the process. So you want to make sure that you're getting someone to work with you that understands what you need and has some very good referrals, so you understand you get what you want from that home inspection. So hope you guys have a fantastic day. I love that you tune in. I really appreciate it. And I love it when you ask questions. So please do two things for me. Please reach out and let me know that I helped you with something good today, or that maybe you have a question about something that we talked about, or maybe something that we didn't talk about. The other thing is, please hit that share button for me. If you share with people that you know, there may be things that other people are dealing with right now that they need to know the answer to some of the stuff we talk about. So hopefully I helped you, but if not, and you hit that share, maybe it can help somebody else get some really good information. We are approaching the end of the month, so the flyer that we have up right now is a comparison between why you might want to buy a new home as opposed to a resale. Next week, excuse me, we will actually have our new flyer up for you to see, that you can download off of our website, www.foottitlegroup.com. It is my passion to make sure that you get information that you need real time. So if you go on there and you subscribe to our information, I promise not to spam you, but we have all kinds of good information that goes out by email, and our website is full of resources and links for information that you may need to know. So go on there, poke around, let me know if there's anything that's not on there that maybe you think we could help you with, and also let me know if there's something we did help you with. It helps me gear things towards making sure you have all the resources you need. So I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. I'll talk to you again soon this week, and I appreciate you tuning in to Coffee with Connie. I'm Connie Fuchsa with Foot Title Group, where we protect your home ownership. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.